Hey, Sandra Ramon back again with some more art fun. This piece is going to require, I'll show you here, a piece of paper towel, or if you have a coffee filter, that's perfect, but I don't have coffee filters, so I can't do that. So I just have a piece of paper towel, and I have it doubled over just so that I don't get it too messy all over the place, and I'm going to cut it down a little bit as well. So I have scissors as well for this project. Again, you don't have to have scissors, but it's helpful. A black Sharpie or some sort of permanent marker, and then a variety of Crayola washable markers. I have a whole bunch here. I have a little bin over here, okay? So the first thing you're gonna do with your Sharpie or permanent marker, and this one you have to ask your parents if it's okay for you to use them, because I know that some parents worry about that, so make sure it's okay before you use it. You're gonna just do designs. Think about all the line stuff we did this year in art, and think about we did straight diagonal lines, we did vertical or horizontal lines, we did swirly lines, we did curvy lines, we did angles, we did you could just do a circle. You could do some dots around there, some just really abstract. You could put a little hashtag in for fun. Really try to do just some fun, goofy shapes and swirls and have fun with it. When you're happy with your lines that you've got on your paper towel, then you can stop, or your coffee filter, because that works well too. Then you're going to take your Crayola pens and you're going to color them in. However you want to, it doesn't really matter. Lots of color is the trick. You want to put lots of color down there. I'm just filling it all in here. I'm going to make sure I use yellow, because you know that guy's the one who gets bullied. We don't want him to get bullied by the other colors. Really make it super colorful. Get some more blue in here. And you don't have to worry about like staying in the lines too much, because you're going to see that this activity, things do not stay in the lines, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a minute. You know, fill it all the way in. I would say the more color, probably the more fun, but you can experiment and see what you think. That's what it's all about, right? I haven't done any red yet. Oh my goodness, better get some red on there. So I'm going to fill in my whole thing. Once I have it all filled in, you could even think about like complementary colors. I just put red and green next to each other, so we'll see what happens with that. That could be fun. Let's do a little more, definitely a little more yellow. Here's yellow. Oh, there's my husband on the phone. Sorry about that. Yeah, everyone's working from home. All right, here's some purple. Got some purple going in here. All right, so once you're feeling like, okay, that's pretty good, I filled in most of my paper, then this is where the fun part starts. And this, for me, I'm gonna take a little placemat and put it under my work, because I don't want my table to get wet, because it's a wooden table. Did you guys know that if you get wood wet, you can hurt the wood? It can leave a mark. So if you're doing this on wood like I am, don't spray too much. Okay, now you're gonna take a spray bottle. Do you see my spray bottle, my water? I'm gonna move this up a little bit so you can see a little better. There we go. Oh, now the easel's in the way. There we go. I'm gonna take my spray bottle and I'm gonna spray it. And you can leave it for a little bit and see what you think. You can always add more. This stays pretty wet for a while. So then go put it like on the kitchen counter, or maybe on somewhere outside on cement or something that's not gonna get, ruin something to be wet. And if you don't have a spray bottle, you could always just dribble some water with your fingers onto the paper towel. But after a while, you'll come back to it. I'm gonna move this over and I'll show you the one I did. Here's the one I did earlier. And you may or may not be able to see this, but all the colors that are over here were originally in that hashtag. Can you guys see that? I'm pointing to something you can't see, sorry. So look at this. All these colors over here were originally in there. So that's how far they moved. When don't know if you guys know this about paper towels or this kind of material, things that absorb water well. When water gets absorbed into the material and it hits the watercolor crayon, like the washable crayons, the markers, it moves the color. So this has become all sort of rainbow colored, even though I did color in between the lines before and kind of kept it neat. It's no longer, it looks that way, doesn't it? It's kind of a tie-dye look, but I think it's kind of cool. And then my thought was afterwards, what you could do is you could cut it down. If maybe you want to make a card for your grandma or your aunt or someone that you don't get to see right now because you're not allowed to go see them. So I thought maybe it would be fun to make them a card. This is still a little bit wet. And you'll see you guys, even the back part, I had it 2 layers. Look, that's even colored in color. So do be careful about where you put this when you're drying it. Then you can put it, if I want, well, maybe I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna cut that off. It's a little bit wet still. I probably shouldn't be gluing it yet. I was anxious to make this for you guys. Then you can glue this down on this is a piece of cardstock. Maybe you have like a piece of construction paper or something you could put it on. I'm gonna glue it down. And then you have a nice little card that you can send to somebody. It's kind of colorful and happy. And then inside it, you could write to them and tell them how much you're missing them. All right. So I can't wait. Again, I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Send pictures to me or your teacher I'm at khasman@nusd.org or to your teacher. I hope you're having a good one. Okay, guys, have fun. Bye.